Hey everyone, Dr. Anthony Mattis here. Today I wanted to talk to you about the tunnels of time and space, which is at the very, 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 very end of your bars session. And it's not a bars point where you actually spend a lot of time on. It's actually quite quick, anywhere from like 30 seconds to 60 seconds at the very end. It's like where you bring your fingers to the top of someone's forehead, right in this area. Well, they're laying flat on their back and they're kind of coming up like that. But when I first heard about what the tunnels of time and space was, I mean, I got like super, super excited. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. You mean we could have an awareness of the future? Awesome. So let me read to you what the amazing Gary Douglas, the creator of the Access Consciousness bars and Access Consciousness as a whole, has to say about it. He says the tunnels of time and space have to do with opening up the doors to that which accesses all time and all space simultaneously. When you open the tunnels of time and space, you're opening to the capacity to go to any time or any space, which gives you access to all lifetimes, including the future. I was like, what? I was like, say what? Think about that. So it's like basically, it's like you have access to everything, everything. And I know, like, a part of me when I first heard, I'm like, or whatever. That's so, metaphysical sounding and whatever. But it's like, when I look at it now, like 10 years, like I've been in access consciousness for 10 years now. When I look back and I'm like, holy shit, that's exactly what occurred. There was a future that I was aware of. There was a future that I always knew was possible. And no matter what I did, I wasn't able to access it. No pun intended. I just couldn't get there. No matter what I did, no matter how much I tried. And just from the bars, just from having my bars ran on a regular basis, that future that I was aware of since I was a little kid that I wasn't able to quite get to started showing up. One thing after the other, after the other, after the other. And another thing about this is like when you have access to all time and all space simultaneously, there's nothing you don't have access to. Nothing. Now, we may not cognitively be aware of it, doesn't matter. You start to become energetically aware of it, which is what really matters. Okay, which is something that goes way beyond the cognitive mind, way beyond it. And this is where we start to function from that perceiving, knowing, being, and receiving, especially when it comes to the whispers, those energetic whispers that most people ignore. Why? Because none of us, our muscles aren't trained for that. Our muscles are more trained for thoughts, feelings, and emotions and beliefs. Where has that gotten you? So I love the tunnels of time and space. Please don't underestimate the power of it because it's a very quick, it's a quickie. But it really does start opening you up to what's available to you in terms of time and space and really no boundaries and being aware of the future. And another gift of this work too is whatever also happened to you in the past no longer can have an energetic impact on you in the present, or whatever wave that's set in motion from that particular event gets disrupted and it's no longer impacting your life anymore. And that is also another subtle energy that I became aware of as a result of being in access, because I was on a collision course. I was a widower, single father, struggling healer. All right. Did everything under the sun to better my life. I had nothing to show for it other than a lot of financial debt, maybe good coffee talk with other metaphysicians. but nothing to show for it. This changed it. So I hope that helps for wherever you are in your life. Get your bars ran. If you have children, run your kids' bars. If you have people struggling with mental illness in your family, run their bars. Hopefully, they'll receive it. You're not going to be able to help everybody because not everybody wants to be helped, unfortunately. But can it help people? Fuck yeah. Can it change the face of mental illness on this planet? Fuck yeah. What's that worth to you? Anyway, I hope that helps and be the gift that you are in the world. And if this is the only thing you ever do and ever learn in terms of your journey with access consciousness, you have at your disposal one of the greatest healing modalities that's ever existed from my point of view. And I've tried a lot. All right. Bye for now.